another one. This is gonna be the first episode of Bosses and Brunches, and with my special co-host. I'm gonna say special guest.
Co-host, guest. Both.
All the above.
All of the above. It's Kayy Productions, produced by Kayy, and we in the building.
Indeed. So, y'all don't know yet. Y'all gonna find out. But we are collabing. And we're gonna be doing basically Bosses and Brunches, and produced by Kayy, or Kayy Productions, or Kayy Savage, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you know her as. We're gonna be doing podcasts with a lot of musical artists. But before we do that, y'all gotta know about my co-host. Y'all gotta know about her. So we're gonna jump into it so y'all can get to know her like y'all got to know me. And I hope y'all enjoy it. So
It's a good one.
she got her food.
I do. And
Cause this is Bosses and Brunches, you feel me?
Yeah.
She got her drink. I drink champagne and wine. You gotta have mine. She drink her juice. So
don't none of y'all be clowning me, alright?
she got her juice, and we gonna go from there.
Yeah.
So you can go ahead, take a little bite before I start asking you some questions. You feel
see
me?
what's going on.
And this is fine. I had this wine that I had to mix it because it was too sweet. Oh yeah, she gonna take a bite of the eggs first, y'all, cause she said you like the eggs.
Yeah.
Don't lie. You gotta tell the people if it's something wrong. Is it?
I don't eat nobody else eggs. That's it.
Those eggs.
I'll be at her house for breakfast.
Every time.
Every time.
You gotta taste the waffles too, just in case
Every
people
time.
want to come on or something. You feel me? You may not be able to be cute with them waffles though, okay?
No, I'm trying to be cute.
I think you
this
are.
is me being cute. This is me being cute. Let's see.
Them waffles are good. I ain't even put them in the sharp on now. You're hitting on it. Yeah. Okay. It's there. It's there. So, as Kayy is trying to eat, we're gonna have a little conversation. Cause she really tearing it up. So, while she eating, I explain. So, Bosses and Brunches, for our series, this is gonna basically be where we talk to a lot of musical artists. I mean, you can do R&B, spoken word, hip hop, rock, jazz, whatever you want to do. If it has to do with the music, you will be on me and Kayy's podcast. We don't know where it's gonna end, but we know where it's beginning. Okay. So basically, you come on, you're gonna have a seat at the table. It's gonna be in the studio. You may have a little surprise where I cook some stuff, y'all can eat and stuff like that. We gonna talk, just take a little sip as I'm asking you questions, or as Kayy asks questions. We're gonna get to know you as a person and then an artist. So today, we're gonna get to know Kayy as a person, then you can know her artistry, because she's the youngest producer in Nashville. But not only the youngest, she a female producer too.
I'm a female, man.
You don't meet a lot of female producers.
You don't. I haven't met any in the city yet.
I haven't either. So that's an accomplishment. So first, who is Kayy?
Well, Kayy is a person that wears many hats. I can't even put myself in a box as a producer, as an engineer, as Kayy Savage. Kayy Savage is my artist name. You feel me? Can't even put myself in one hat.
You can't. Okay.
I can't even do it. I'm multi-talented.
You multi-talented. You are. I agree. So you can eat. So she multi-talented. Look, she's like, I think I'm gonna have to feed them before the camera start rolling. You feel me?
One more little bite.
We're gonna let her get one more little bite. So as you are go ahead and eat, you can eat some more, you feel me? So we know that you wear a lot of hats. So with them, a lot of hats. Tell me, okay, so we know Kayy is this, but I'm talking about outside of your accomplishments, outside of your craft, outside of your talents and things like that. Who is Kayy? What do Kayy stand for?
K stands for passion, drive. Honestly, a soldier. Kay is a soldier. She got passion, she got drive, determination. I'm an Aries, by the way. I'm a leader. Okay, I'm the leader of the pack. You feel me? So, yeah, Kay just is confident, happy, person. As a person.
You're like a confident, happy person. Okay, so how did you get to be confident and happy?
Doing what I love to do. Music and being able to grow as a person, I feel like makes me happy.
So when you said something about growing as a person, well, let's talk about growing up. Your childhood, you can go ahead and eat a little bit. You feel me? She said, wait, I don't want my food to get cold. So yeah. Your waffles look a little dry over there, Kay.
Breakfast never tasted so good in the afternoon.
I'm trying to tell you, it's the brunch part for me. I do have Mrs. Butterworth. We not gonna promote. That's why and like when I get big, if y'all make some good wine or champagne, rosé, anything that you may have and you want to be a sponsor, please do. If you got some good drinks that will go well with a brunch drink, please do that. Okay, back to thank God you took us. That was 25 minutes in the meantime. Okay, so y'all done took a bite of my food too because she was making it look good.
You mean forget Waffle House, forget IHOP, forget all that.
Not that you whispered it, I need you to say that a little bit louder.
Forget Waffle House, forget IHOP, wherever y'all go to breakfast, forget it. Because this is it.
This is it.
This is it.
And we got some stuff coming soon for you, so you might want to tap in. So back to that question. Tell us about your growing up, like how you grew up. Tell us a little bit about your life.
Well, actually, I was a overachiever in school. I ain't even gonna lie. I've always been smart in school. I stay up until high school. That's when I started going to public schools, and But up until then, I was always, in my certain little crowd. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all. I wasn't dressing like this. I used to have on skirts and everything, like for real. I used to have on skirts and
what?
All that. Like I'm talking about elementary to about yeah. Like I don't know, y'all. But I used to be a nerd. I promise you. Like I used to be a nerd, no friends, nothing. But I was smart. Okay, if I could go back, I would go back. But I used to be, smart in school, a people's person, and I played almost every sport you can think of. Flag football, ran track, played softball, basketball, the only girl on the basketball team. And I grew up in South Nashville. Napier Community Center played a big part in me growing up. We had field trips, pen pals, like I was doing something every summer. So I was very athletic.
Okay. So during that transition, since you said you wasn't dressing like this, let's talk about that because she said she wore skirts and stuff, y'all. I didn't even know she was wearing skirts. Let me tell you, I now want to see. Let me see an elementary school picture.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh
what is going on? She wants some.
No, because.
No, don't say no. Let me see that picture.
Off cam.
Okay. We're gonna do it off camera.
Off cam, but I don't know. I guess sexuality plays a part, but I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I've never been straight. So I feel like I came out the womb ready, But just me growing up, the transition was, I would say 7th grade. Like I was trying to be like in between. Like I ain't gonna say I fully dressed girl, but I wasn't fully tomboyish either.
Okay. So. Did you have like a little boyfriend or anything like that?
Mm-mm.
Never.
Mm-mm.
Not one time.
Nah. And hey, y'all, comment on this mug if y'all think I'm lying.
Oh, she like Kevin Gates. What he saying? I want you to find a nigga who.
Yeah, please.
Did I sunk to jail or did me? You get down that shit.
None of that going on. None of that going on. I'm not one of those studs. I'm 100%. You feel me? A real one, because we know there's some fake ones out here, but I'm a real stud.
The ones that's getting pregnant. I didn't see them getting pregnant. I be like, let's go like, oh. Okay, so from there, 7th grade, okay, you started to transition. What happened during that time? Did you have a hard time with that? Like, what happened?
I ain't gonna lie.
Was your parents mad?
Oh yeah, my mama definitely was mad. Like, my granny already knew, but my mama, she was mad. I ain't gonna lie, she found out, y'all. She found my little diary. I had a little diary, and then I had like one of my close friends. We ain't gonna say her name, but everybody knows who she is. But I had one of my close friends coming over all the time, and I slick had a crush on her. But we wasn't even on that type of timing though. Like, we really wasn't. We was really friends, like for real. But my mom had found my diary, and I used to write about the girl in the diary. And then my mom found it while she was cleaning up my room while I was at school, and said something about it. She was like, "I want you to go to prom." And I'm like, "Well, mom, still go to prom."
You can dress in a nice little tuxedo going to prom. You know, dress up. That was me too. At the beginning, I had gotten like something right here because it slipped. Food so good.
Yeah. But yeah. So she started my company for about 6 months.
Dang. Trying to control who you is.
Yeah. But she started company for 6 months. I was pissed.
So how does that feel like? Now will you ever get an understanding of why she stopped company, or do you feel like, darn, you really try to control who I am, and that's something you speak on a little bit in your music?
I feel like she eventually she got used to it because she knew I wasn't gonna change like who I was, so she had no choice.
Okay.
So I mean, it was all good at the end of the day. I still went to prom, wore a suit though, and I bought my brother.
Okay, suit, and she brought her brother. I know that's right. Okay.
I'm not about to have no memories with no female that ain't
Hey, Kayy harder than these niggas. You tell you.
Not gonna play no games with her.
Oh snap!
And it's crazy because I was going with somebody at the time prom, but no.
Who was you going with? Who was it? Well, we ain't gotta say no names because we not gonna. Did they play any type of part in your music, or have you had any feelings about that, or it was just like, oh, that was a little high school? Well,
that was a little high school. It was a little high school thing. But I'm glad I didn't because she was such an embarrassment. Like, I found out she was cheating after prom. Like,
cheating with a guy or a girl?
Yeah, a guy.
How did that make you feel?
Look.
It's just like, I gotta ask you that because guys, when they get cheated on by a girl with another girl, they like,
oh yeah, they
ego.
But it's like, to me, I don't even like bisexuals no more. Y'all know, I don't like bisexuals no more. So if you like dudes and you want to mess with me, don't even mess with me, cause it's not happening. But I was like, so you really gon' like, you left the dudes you was with to be with me, and then you go cheat on me with the same dude.
She was confused.
I gotta give me a bite. This is.
I gotta take a bite after that. It's like taking a shot. Okay, so we got that part on up to high school. Okay, went to the prom. You know what I'm saying? So when did you start realizing that music was a good outlet for you, and how was music an outlet? Because I would say during transitioning, was that like an outlet, or what made you get into music?
No, I wouldn't say transitioning, because back when I was transitioning, I was in middle school and I used to just always do freestyle. I wanted to be a basketball player. Like, that was the main dream. Music was just something in a pocket, like a hobby. So it didn't become like a career until I lost my cousin a day before my birthday, and this is my first cousin, my closest cousin. His name is Kivante, and yeah, he died tragically, but it was a day before my birthday, so that just kind of like changed everything. I needed an outlet, and after he died, I think I stopped going to school. I was a junior in high school. You know, that's the most important year. But I was a junior in high school, and I stopped going to school. Like, when this happened in April, so yeah, May, and I already got like F's, like straight F's going down the board, like was not making it to the next grade. But my mom thought I needed counseling and stuff, because every day, like, I would just lock myself in my room. Wouldn't come out, wouldn't eat, wouldn't do nothing. Because it's like, we just talking about how we gonna celebrate my birthday this weekend, and instead of doing that, we had a funeral. So it kind of like I couldn't celebrate like the next day. Like, it was crazy. So I felt like I don't want to go to school no more. I'm done. Like, this can't be happening. So it wasn't until I had a therapist already at school, because I was already going through like anxiety and stuff. So my therapist, she was just like, just think about what he wants you, you know, how he wants you to be, and continue on with your life. So I was like, all right, let me just go to school and bring these F's up to D's and pass. I wasn't trying to do no A's and no B's or nothing. Like, I just wanted to move on to the next grade, because I didn't want to enjoy senior year though. Senior year,
senior year be lit. I ain't gonna lie, I had a great senior year, senior trips and all that stuff. I went to Disney World on my senior trip.
Man, we didn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I did. Thank God I graduated when I graduated. I can't tell y'all when I graduated, because y'all not gonna know my age. I don't care.
Yeah, they gonna start doing the math. So,
Dang, she got senior trips. Yeah, we went on senior trips. We went to Florida. We went to Orlando. We went to Islands of Adventure. We went to Universal Studios. We went to Disney World. I'm talking everything. It was crazy. And remind you, I was riding on roller coasters the first seat.
Oh no.
Guess what? Guess what though?
What?
Whole time I was pregnant, didn't even know it. I found out after graduation. Like, after I graduated, me and my best friend was like, my best friend came with this stupid ass idea, like, hey, let's go get tested. Everyone should get tested. I don't care what you do, I don't care how, go get tested, no matter what.
Right.
When we go get tested, they told us, like, if we call you back, it's something wrong. They came out there and called me back. I'm like, hold on, this guy only got one person out here. Hey, yo, what's going on? So I'm scared, like, the fuck? Like, what is this? Like, I'm about to cry. I go back there, and I did cry. The woman was like, when was the last time you had your menstrual? I'm like, girl, I don't keep up with that shit. Like, who keeps up with that? Like, I was like, I don't know. She was like, was it 13 and a half weeks ago? Was it?
13 and a half weeks ago.
13 and a half weeks ago. That woman told me, yes, you're 13 and a half weeks pregnant. I said, what? How in the...
No.
I was crying. My best friend was like, oh my God, yes, yes. And I'm over here crying. So, back to Kay's story. But yeah, that was terrible. I was like, I cannot, what the hell, like, hey up. So, okay. Alright, so, after your cousin passed away, you ended up finishing school. Senior year was lit for you. What happened from there? Like, how did you get to the name of Kayy Savage? So, because was it before senior year? Was it after your cousin passed away? When did you come up with Kayy Savage?
I got the name Kayy Savage when I was 15. And it was from a girl that I was messing with at the time. Like,
the same girl that embarrassed you?
No, she was an embarrassment as well, but...
Oh my God, everybody was an embarrassment.
Everybody was an embarrassment.
But
yeah, for real, because y'all gonna stress me out. But no, she came up with that name when I was 15, because I told you I was doing like little freestyles. So I was still rapping. It just wasn't at the studio with it, like just straight off the phone and just finding whatever trend. Like I did that Dej Love Try Me remix, and yeah, so she just kept calling me Kayy Savage, Kayy Savage. So I was like, I'm Kayy Savage. And that's what I've been running with forever.
Okay, we got something on Kayy Savage.
Shout out to her.
So you don't never tell your real name. What's your real name?
Not the government. Kimaya.
I like Kimaya.
You didn't know my real name?
I did know your real name. You told me the last time.
I
I just
like-
want you to say it because I feel like some people need to know.
Yes, my real name is Kimaya, but don't say it. Don't worry that it's Kay. So yeah.
It's Kayy, y'all. I'm the only one. Like when I get upset at her because
Kimaya.
we're working really close, and we talk almost every damn day. She gets on my. I'm just playing. I love her. We talk a lot, so I get to call her that when she gets on my nerves. You know it's real when I say Kimaya. Like stop playing with me.
Mhm.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I know.
Kimaya, stop playing with me because the fuck.
Cause this ain't that.
This ain't that. See how I got my hand on this because you can stress me out. Hey, yo.
Yeah, I can't.
Okay. Yo, she stresses me. I promise y'all. We working on some stuff.
Nah, we got a lot of stuff going on.
We do. We definitely do. But we're going to talk about that in a minute. So, okay. Cousin passed away. We know your real name. We know where she got Kimaya from. We know a little bit about your who you are and how you grew up.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna make her go deep because I know that's all that matters.
Mhm.
Y'all need to know some stuff unless she's ready to tell it. So
Man, I'm ready to speak.
you ready to speak?
I'm ready to speak.
Oh, are you sure, Kay?
I'm ready to speak.
You are
Yeah. I don't got this voice for nothing.
right. So your music, what kind of music would you say you make?
Testimony. Pain music. Real life situation music. Therapy.
Therapeutic.
Yeah, therapeutic. Why I can't pronounce my word?
Therapeutic, because you got
It's just
a mouthful of food. It must be good.
Man, I need this.
She forced me to do this shit. Like, yo, I'm over here cooking a whole dinner, and yes, we in my house, but no one could ever come here. Only certain people. Like I said, Kay is my partner. She's able to come here. Like, that's my teammate, my
Real VIP.
Real VIP shit.
Yeah. This a real nigga party. Not get in.
At all, ever. Catch us at the show, catch us out, catch us at the studio.
Mhm.
If you go come on as a guest, we got the studio for you. But so you say you have pain music, therapeutic music, and things like that. Okay, so pain music, where did that come from? I know it came from your cousin. It probably came from a lot of other things, but where did deep down? Because you're really artistic, like
Right.
you are really talented.
Right.
I'm talking outside of like the engineering. I'm talking about the music part.
Right.
You can hear your pain. Where did that come from? And don't hold back because I'm gonna keep going. If you can't stand the heat, stay out my kitchen.
I feel like, where do I start though? Like, I know what I'm gonna say, where do I start?
You thinking too much into it. I need it to just flow.
It basically started, with the anxiety as a child.
Where did it come from?
Let's see. Being in the wrong environments, of course. We was young, seen a lot of stuff. Grew up in the projects, lost people along the way. Trauma, being speaking like on trauma, like I'm seeing things like as a child, like as far as like things my mama had to go through with men. That's, I don't know, a lot of people like, that's probably why you, I was like, nah, not really, but then when you see stuff like that, it's just like, nah, I don't want this. Like, I ain't trying to go through this.
That's why she turned her strictly dick. I mean, not strictly dick, but strictly coochie.
Yeah, nah, for real.
Never.
Yeah, and just seeing like, I'd have been a witness of seeing a dude hit my mom before, and I had to be the one to, call the authorities. And like just seeing, like really just seeing everything I seen as a child, and then growing up and going through, I'm not gonna say some of the same things, like no assault, nobody done did, anything like assaulting to me, but like sexual assault.
And I think a lot of, and the reason why, so of course I already knew that we had a conversation, but the reason why I asked those questions because a lot of women go through that. I can relate completely, even down to the fact of what your mama went through, because I was in an abusive relationship and my kids seen a lot that they shouldn't have seen.
Right.
But the difference is that I talk to my kids. I ask them questions. I apologize all the time because I gotta take accountability as well. It's not just that person, but you gotta learn how to get up and you gotta walk off. Like it's a lot that happens with that, and no one is perfect, but it does have some type of effect. And you have to talk to your kids. You gotta dig stuff. You gotta dig deep into them, especially when they start to act out or something. Because you're like, hold on, are you good? Because sometimes they can act like they is, but they're still remembering stuff. So you have to talk to them. And then like even experiencing assault at the age of 7, sexual assault at the age of 7, rape at older ages, from high school to even college. You know, so. Different things like that, so I get it. I understand completely, and that's why that day it kind of made me mad when you was telling me, but I was trying to hold back. I was being positive as hell.
Right, like she, I'm just like, man, oh my God. But I feel like a lot of it came from, like as a child, like bro, we couldn't our mom. She always yelling, like she, like you tell she does the most. She don't take time out and. You know, just talk. So I would agree that me and all my siblings feel like we couldn't come to my mom about anything. Like no matter what the situation, I wouldn't. I'm 22. Me and my mom has never had a face-to-face sit down ever in my life, and I feel like that's probably why relationship-wise, I be like in these relationships with these females.
Not that you side-eyed.
Yeah, like
it's the love that's missing.
Yeah, it's an unconditional love that's missing, and get upset every time when it ain't, So that just comes from that love that I'm supposed to have from my mother, and my dad wasn't in my life, so it's like, all right, I always depend on granny and granddad to be that parent. But I feel like, as far as my music though. A lot of pain stemmed from it, but I didn't come out about my I really didn't even go into detail on the songs, but I didn't give my family like, all right, this is what happened, because it happened a long time ago. But like when something happened a long time ago and then you finally get older to understand it and know what's going on, so it was like, so this what happened, like so this what happened, and then it's just like what the circumstances is and who it was and the situation, with it still going on and still having to be around it, that played a part.
And you still learning how to forgive. And we both know that because I was trying to teach you and shit.
I can't.
Look, you can't like, hey, I ain't trying to hear this shit. She done hung up on me. Talking about, I think somebody called and clicked. Like, ain't nobody called. You gonna try to hang up on me. And she never called back. I had to call and check up on her. Cause you like, dang, like, what you got going on, yo?
Like, already after the fact, but it's really not even like just me, cause I ain't gonna say I always like thought about me in it. My siblings, my 2 younger sisters went through it, and I feel for them the most because
they did it worse.
They went through it. They went through it worse. Like my youngest sister, she went through it to the full extent, and then my youngest older sister, she went through it for some time as well. And it's like with me, nothing is too big or too small when it comes to a situation like that. But I feel like they had it worse.
I got you.
So,
yeah. Cause that's where a lot of the pain come from in the music. You hear it.
Yeah, that's my outlet.
It's definitely her outlet, and a lot of people don't understand. I hate saying understand, because understand is like you just understand it, like versus understand it. You gotta feel it. So in order to understand the music, when it says something about pain music, you have to understand that it's more so something that you can relate to, and it can be healing as well. A lot of people don't understand about the pain music, and pain music deals with like it can be healing, because when you feel it, when you can feel that music, because that's what music is about, and a lot of artists don't understand that. Like, if you want someone, you got to figure out your outlet, like, or you got to figure out your audience and what you want people to feel. So if you want someone to feel like their anger, like you want them to feel that anger, then you gonna give them that anger in their music. That's why I'm hard on artists when they come to me and be like, hey, listen to this, how does this sound? I be like, what you want me to feel? What you mean? So you don't even know what you want me to feel.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't tell you how it sounds because I don't know what you're going for. So when you feel that pain music, you gotta feel that pain, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Now when you listen to it, you can feel it. And it's good because some people say, oh, that's low vibrational. No, it's more so healing because when you cry, you heal. So when that music touch you and it make you go to a different place, then you start to learn how to heal. And that's needed. I'm getting into my intelligence. And I need to stay out of it. Like, hey, look, y'all can't learn too much about me. I'm an intelligent woman. Let's just put it that way. But that's some good stuff. So I'm glad that you spoke on it because that can help some people. So if you have been through different situations from losing someone really close to you to that sexual assault, or even seeing someone that you know and love go through abuse, whether it's sexual abuse or physical abuse, even mental abuse, verbal abuse, then tap into Kayy's music. So since we're on music, let's talk about a couple of songs. You have a song called Soul Dance. Let's talk about that. I know you got a video to it, correct?
Yes, I do. It's on YouTube, and it's featuring BRF, Montrose Sosa. Shout out to him. That song came after I got shot last June 2nd, 2023. Never forget the day because I feel like it changed, you know, my life and my way of thinking. But yeah, basically I got shot at a music video shoot, and I was an innocent bystander, you know. I was in the way, but I was the only person that was hit. I got shot in both of my legs. But I made it out that night with just a fracture in my right leg. So, yeah, basically that situation, that's probably the most near-death like experience I ever had. So it was trauma that came from that. Soul Dance came about. I made that in my grandma's room. Y'all wouldn't even know because it wasn't in a studio. It wasn't mixed. It wasn't mastered. No, none of that. So I'm telling y'all now, them was made in the bedroom with no speakers, just a laptop and a headset and $100 mic. So you got that stuff and you think you can't make no hit?
Y'all better get in there.
Yeah.
And there is another. So Soul Dance is good. And when you did get shot, how did that feel? Like.
Everybody asked me how I feel. Like getting shot physically. I think at the time,
you know what? I take that back. I don't even want to know because listen, I ain't trying to manifest nothing like that. I'm too cute.
Nah, like I think at the time, like when I put myself at the scene and I replay it, I was definitely more mad about getting hit in both of my legs than anything. Like I promise you, like the whole shooting is going on, boom, like I just feel my leg go. Like it was just a quick, something just went through it and it was numb after that. Really didn't even feel it. I kept running and didn't fall, but it was the fact that I turned around and just felt it again in my other leg. Like I was more mad. Like in my head, I'm like, ain't no way. Like while running, that I done got shot in both of my legs.
And you was still running?
Yeah, I was still able to run.
Oh, that's a strong ass nigga. That ain't even no female. I'm just playing.
It's the fact, y'all. I'm skinny as hell. Like I'm skinny. I don't know how the hell my legs took that, and I got hit by 2 different guns: a 9mm, and a 4.5.
And they wasn't targeting you. They was just.
I was in the middle. You know, I was in the middle. I ain't gonna say too much.
Okay, I got you.
But I was, you know, I was in the middle of everything going on. So I ain't gonna lie, like that was the most calmest I've ever been in my life. Like me, like I said, I deal with anxiety, so I'm always panicking. I feel like, but that's one time in my life where I was just calm as hell because it's like I'm down here by myself. First of all, I get shot in Murfreesboro. I don't even go down there. Like I'm from Nashville. I'm from the city. I'm 45 minutes away from home. And it was just like, man, like this is like when everyone came, just everything was just crazy. I'm sitting here shot, leg leaking, because at this point now it's starting to hurt, and I was bleeding out in my left leg. That's the one that the 4.5 had went through. I was bleeding, and this is the leg that was hurting though, so I just felt my pants soaked over here, but obviously because this is the one that hit the bone. But I'm just like, I call my granny so calm, and I swear she'll tell you, I call her because I'm like, I got one phone call because I don't know, like at this point, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like, so I gotta let somebody know. And I was with work colleagues during the time or whatever, so I was like, I gotta make one phone call. So I called my grandma. I'm like, Granny, like this at the time, like they getting my pants off of me. They cut me up. That first of all, shout out to them because they got there fast. Like I didn't even get drove to the hospital. The ambulance and the police, and they was already on the way. So that happened like real quick, and they hurry up and put a tourniquet on my leg because I was bleeding. I was bleeding out and stuff. So they tried to stop it. I feel like I called my grandma. I was like, Grandma, I'm on my way to St. Thomas Rutherford. I just got shot. Like,
I'm sorry.
Just simply like that. So I guess it was family members that was already there, and everybody just going crazy in the background. And now at this time they telling me I gotta hang up. So at this point I'm into like they running me, they asking me all kind of stuff.
I ain't gonna ask, but bitch,
and you know they running all my vitals and everything. But the thing was how I kind of knew I was gonna be okay is because everything from the legs up was fine, like perfectly fine. It was just my knees and below. So I kind of felt like I was gonna be okay, but at the time I ain't want to get my hopes up because I'm like I just processed so much. I'm talking about like a whole bunch of shots. I'm seeing guns. I'm just seeing a lot of stuff going on. So I'm trying to just process it.
Right.
But when I made it to the hospital, like man, they got me out of there. I never been in a real trauma room or nothing like that. 6 nurses just waiting on you. They got me out of my clothes so quick. I don't even know how I got out of my clothes. Like they got me out of my clothes quick. And everything was on lockdown because this did happen by a community center.
Oh dang.
So the whole hospital and stuff was on lockdown, like everything. So while I'm in there, I just don't know how to feel. I'm getting hit with morphine. I'm getting a tetanus shot. Like
and that tetanus shot hurt. I only got one.
I didn't even like.
You didn't feel it because they hit you with morphine first.
Second.
So you didn't feel the tetanus shot?
But it was just a lot going on so quick.
It was a rabies shot. It was some type of shot when I was pregnant. When I was having my baby, they tried to give me that shit. I said,
it was just like man, and then the police, oh my god, they irritated me. I ain't gonna lie, the detective, bro, like the detective came in there, notepad. I'm like, shit, here we go. I just got put right here, but he was like, how you doing today? I'm like, you see how I'm doing today.
Right.
Like,
I thought you didn't do that shit.
And first thing, who shot you? I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, the bullets, I ain't see. Like, for real. Like, so serious. I don't know. So, they kind of, I guess they thought, like, that I was maybe playing, like, with lying and trying to protect, you know, like, whoever. But, bro, I want to know just as much as you.
Nigga, I was running and got shot in my leg.
Yeah, like first shot, I was standing because when shots go off, I ain't gonna lie, like I stood there for a little minute, but everything just in slow motion. Everything just slow motion. So but when I got hit, like okay, this is what's going on. Cause I can laugh about it now, y'all. Like it's not funny.
No, it's not funny. I promise y'all, I wouldn't be laughing unless we done went through this already.
Yeah, I can laugh about it. So yeah, like and then boom, I got hit in a second, but I tried to tell him like. What you doing up here? I'm like, work, you know, shooting a music video. I wasn't in the music video, I'm part of the camera crew. Like, I'm up here, I'm doing work. Who hired you? Work for who? I'm like, yo, they're like, you said you're from Nashville, but what you doing in Murfreesboro? So at this point, I'm looking at they had like a big vital screen, and you know, I'm seeing my heart rate go up. I'm like, I'm done talking. I don't want to talk no more.
Yeah.
Like, I've been calm, but now, like, you making me, you know, feel some type of way. My anxiety's getting up, so I stopped talking to him. I was like, I don't want to talk no more. So they didn't let me get phone calls for a while because everything was on lockdown and everything. But my mom and them, they was already on the way, and I'm glad they was because when it came out on the news, they didn't say my name. They just said a woman was found shot in the leg. So I heard my mom when she got there, and I was supposed to record VRF Fonto Sosa that night at 7 p.m. and I didn't get to make it to the session, and he got to calling around, and by that time the word was already out. So he had came up there to the hospital in the hospital room, so I felt like he shared that experience with me, like just seeing it. So I'm like, bro, if I'm gonna get anybody on here, because I released the single first, everybody, let me get on it. But I'm like, bro, if anybody gonna get on, this gonna be him.
Yeah.
So, and that's how Soul Dance,
That's how Soul Dance came about. And then you got the song Personal Therapy.
Ooh, yeah, I love personal therapy. If I had some favorites, that's definitely one of them. I feel like I do this because it's my therapy. A lot of people, they like, hey, you don't take your music serious. Like, you can be big, you can do this, you can do that. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I'm really not doing it for that purpose.
Right.
So personal therapy was just letting it be known, like, at this point, I done already got shot. So now I'm going through all kinds of trauma, good and bad. But y'all see me keep going, because after I posted me getting shot and all that, and it wasn't for like sympathy or nothing, because I just know what was finna go on after that. Like, I know how strong I am, so I'm like, all right, I'm about to put this out, and we ain't gonna say nothing else, because I never spoke on it besides to people that's close to me, so don't nobody really know the details unless you was there. But I kind of just made it their business, like a little bit like, all right, this what happened to me. So now that kind of gravitated, like a lot of people was posting, like a Soul Dance. Like, and when I got shot, everybody posted Kayy up on their page. But y'all was praying on my downfall. What happened to the hate?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
I
like,
remember that part.
I had so many, like, I feel
people
like,
posting,
that don't conversate with me, like people that didn't want to work with me, like all kinds of stuff.
People don't even know you, just posting.
Yeah, people that don't know me. And then, like, it was a good thing too, because I had so many supporters that I didn't know about. Like, it was people sending me money, people just making sure I was good, like, did I need anything, like to bandage me up and stuff like that. So it was people, like, on the flip side, genuine, but it was also, bruh, you don't even rock with me for real. And I know, that you out here saying you don't rock with me, so why show fake love when something big like this happened and act like you did? So I kind of just went through everything. But yeah, personal therapy, man, y'all go see me keep going. I really hardly ever show weakness on the internet anyway, so y'all go see all these accomplishments, y'all go see all this and that. But then don't forget, y'all seeing this, but y'all really don't know where it comes from behind closed doors, though.
And that's a good thing that you say that, because a lot of times people aren't who they supposed to be. So they post certain things and they're not even that. So people start, even down to like relationship goals, for instance. Everybody, this relationship goals. But it's relationship goals because they know how to keep that bad shit to themselves because they're working through it. You'll never see that on the internet. You feel me? That's even like down to like a good entertainer. You're not gonna see shit unless the blogs put it up. They're not gonna let you know like, oh shit, my gal just cheated on me and had a damn orgy and it's all over the internet. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna know that because they're gonna keep going. And that's when you start to separate business and personal. People always be like, you can't mix business and personal, but you gotta understand your life is personal. Right. So when you go into business, it's personal and you got business. So you still gotta learn how to separate that shit because you're gonna still mix it.
Exactly. And that's why, personal therapy, like, y'all see the plaques, y'all see the placements, y'all see all that, but y'all don't know, I ain't got paid like how I should have got paid off of this. Like, that stuff just, like, it's trophies, but it don't make everything better. So my life is not perfect, and I know I got like a lot of producers and soon to be producers that's looking up to me and thinking like, dang, like, she just got it made. That is not what it is. I promise you, that's not what it is. So basically, and I lost my granddad. Me and my granddad were like this. I lost him, when was it? I think it was definitely 2022. Yeah, it was 2022, and my granddad was the closest thing. He was my Aries twin, my closest thing to me, and that hurt me. So it's like,
is that what you talking about on your
Aries twin?
Yeah, Aries twin.
Yep. So I feel like when he passed, all his strong, like, everything he was good at and known for got passed down to me, spiritually and on a physical 3D level.
I like that.
I feel like he was spiritual for real, because he was the type, he was tough love. Anytime I go out that door, where you going? Don't be around this certain people, and it kind of got on my nerves. Like, he tell me this every day, but all I think about is, dang, what if you would have been there? Where you going when you know I went up there to Murfreesboro to that video shoot? So it's just like, but when I made it, I knew he was there. Like, I knew he was there with me. I knew he was there the whole time. Like, that's how you pick up, get up, and keep going. I started walking a week later after I got shot in both legs, and even my doctors was like, bro, we ain't never seen this. Like, we ain't never seen this. Like, what's going on? Like, so they only see me 3 times after I got shot, man. So I'm just thankful. Like, my granddad, he definitely my guardian. He definitely my guardian angel. But it just hurt when he's like, he was the one that always said something about something. He wouldn't sweep nothing up under the rug. Like,
that's my grandmama.
Yeah, he wouldn't do nothing. So it's like,
I love her.
When I let stuff slide in that song, I was like, bro, granddaddy, he wouldn't let this stuff slide. Yeah, he wasn't going for this. So I kind of be missing him sometimes, because who's the person that's gonna get up, say what they say, feel how they want to feel, don't care about how nobody else feel about it? Where's that person? Because everybody else is just doing, you know, what they want to do. And I'm like, bro, granddaddy was here. This wouldn't even be flying, like, at all. He was the one that had the family in check, like, about everything. But that's my dog, and I'm just living through him. So yeah, personal therapy. Like, ever since I lost him, I've been mad, but I put my anger in my bag, and my bag is gonna be this music, whatever. All that drive, passion is going in it. So it's personal therapy.
I like that. So y'all gotta tap into Trauma. That's what it's called. The entire EP. She got some new stuff coming out. So, you got a song dropping on February 14th.
Yeah. Yeah.
I listened to it. I liked it too, y'all.
Yeah,
talking about some bonding and stuff like that. Some bond forever.
Hey. Yeah. So basically, that song, that's about, you know, if you got a person in your life that, you know, it don't even have to be relationship wise or none of that. Just a friend that you want to have that bond forever. Like, you know, bonds last more than any other time.
Yeah.
So it's like, I produced it. I made that in like August. And yeah.
She waited till February 14th to drop it. I listened to that shit. I said, hey, yo, like, what you got going on? So February 14th, she got a song, so y'all might as well just go ahead and tap in.
I'm about to start promoting it, y'all. By the time it dropped, because it's been dropped soon. So yeah, y'all go see, and y'all gonna love it though. It's the one. It's the one.
So question, outside of that, you got another song, what is it called? It's like a hype song, with 3-2.
Oh yeah.
3-2 in there. That one is dope too. That one is definitely dope. What's that one? When you gonna drop that one? It gotta be after. It's gonna be during the summertime, because that's some stuff that y'all don't shake.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
It's gonna be during.
This for the bodies, not for me.
This for all the baddies. What she said, thotties. I don't say the thotties, but it's explicit, okay? Like, when I was at that show, I'm like, man, I'm in here saying all kinds of stuff.
Why didn't you?
That's why when I was showing my granny clips, I tried to turn it down, and when I was saying the wrong, she don't be caring, but it's just a respect thing. But yeah, we got that song, and that it's lit. We turn the party up, meet all the baddies.
Yeah,
we gon' drop, man. We gon'
definitely gonna drop. So, I wanted y'all to get to know my new co-host. We collabing on a whole lot of stuff. We collabing from shows, of course. The main thing is our podcast, because it's no longer, like, when it comes to the music part of Bosses and Brunches, it's no longer just Bosses and Brunches. It's Bosses and Brunches and Kayy Productions, but we're gonna figure out a dope ass name for it sooner than later, because this is gonna probably be something that's gonna be long term for us as we do this part. Bosses and Brunches still going, so you know, any type of bosses is out there, come see me. But when it comes to the music, come see me and Kayy. So before anything, why did you want to collab with me, Kayy? Let's talk about that. Let's talk. Look, I Yeah, cause like what's going on? Cause y'all don't understand. Like I'm really underrated. People don't even know like how much knowledge I have or anything like that. So I be getting caught off guard because I sometimes don't even know what I got until somebody be like, damn, you finna be big. So I be like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I feel like, well, I just had told him about you, and I was like, dang, like I gotta see, cause it came from them shooting my video to like us meeting and collabing, but I was just expressing to her that, hey, I want to interview all these artists on the wall because you know the wall is it's trophies everywhere. Each album, single, EP that I produce is counted, and locally, I mean to everybody else, they might feel like I made it because I got industry placements, but I feel like I haven't made it yet. So we gotta show love to the local artists that done invested in me, done rock with my craft and show their support. So that wall was me really doing that. So I wanted to get all them in there and talk about it. And then I just opened up the studio. So of course I want them all to come by. But yeah, once I met India, we already about to do an interview. The first day I met her, she was like, save it for the interview, save it for the interview.
And I started talking shit. We into it when I came and picked up the hard drive.
Yeah.
So it's like we definitely clicked in.
And then the first show that we did, because this is the second time.
This is the second one. It's my fault, y'all. I thought it was exported. And I started erasing shit. I got excited. I opened up the computer. And only 34 minutes of it was saved. I said, ain't this better? So this is the second one. She right.
But the vibes was, it had me talking more. I don't really be comfortable for real. But
yeah.
I was comfortable and it was positive vibes. So that's what was like, oh yeah, this gonna go crazy. Yeah, we about to do this.
This gonna go bonkers.
Yeah.
And originally it was just supposed to be for her artist.
Yeah.
But I feel like the vibe is so out there. Then how you feel about like making this a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
We gonna bring on
100%.
some artists. Everybody. So once we get the artists out the way, we gonna bring on people. We gonna try to create something where y'all can sign up and things like that. Kayy I'm not gonna say me. Kayy gonna create that. Kayy gonna create it. She's the tech. So she gonna create it. Y'all gonna be able to sign up and come on to Bosses and Brunches. So one main question is two questions that I definitely have to ask. For one, what's some advice that you can give to a younger person? A person who has been through what you have been through, even a person who's trying to transition, who's trying to come out, they call it the closet. I don't know what to say, but anyone who's trying to come out the closet is scared of like their family's reactions. Anyone who is scared to be them, because y'all gotta remember, you gotta be who you are and become who you supposed to be in order to get what you're supposed to be. So you gotta become it first.
Right. You
hiding shit that ain't becoming nothing, your life ain't gonna be shit. So I'm gonna let Kayy tell y'all. Give y'all some advice.
For anybody that's went through like the sexual assault, any type of assault, trauma, first I'm gonna shout out the nonprofit that I'm in, because this is what we do. We help young black colored girls and give them a safe space for healing, and that's programs in school, just a lot of resources and stuff. So I would say definitely tap into the fine design, and I'm a board member, of course, so you get to you get to tap in with your girl as far as community wise. Yeah. But I would say find you a safe place, outlet, anything that you like doing, and just express it that way, because that's how I do my music. So that's what I would say to someone. Find someone that you trust to talk to, because you got to get it out. Holding it in is not going to do nothing but just build up. And one day it's all going to explode out. So I would just say, like, look for help. There's nothing wrong with getting help and reaching out. And to, the people who want to do music and want to pursue their producer dreams, I would say go for it and never give up. I quit my job in like 2020 just off of me wanting to learn more and do this more. So I would say just take the leap of faith, and if you're supposed to be doing it, it's gonna work out, because can't nobody get in the way of what's destined for you.
Yeah, get in the way of your purpose. That's that spiritual stuff. We gonna talk about that. We gonna talk about that.
I need a part 2 now.
We do need a part 2.
Oh,
We definitely do.
need a part 2.
We gonna tap into that one day soon. I think everybody who come and talk to me, they be wanting a part 2. They be like, hey yo, I ain't done. Hold on.
Right.
So we gonna do a part 2, and maybe for a Patreon sooner than later. But we gonna do a definite part 2. So last thing is, because you sitting at a table with a boss, and I only extend. Any bosses can't have a seat at my table. But you gotta be a boss to have a seat at my table, because I'm a boss myself. I'm a goddess first, a boss also. So what make you a boss?
What makes me a boss is my drive, determination, and having the mindset that whatever I wanna do, I'ma do it. Whatever I put my mind to, I'm gonna do it. Like, it's been a lot of ideas that I done created and then made it real life. So
Manifestation.
I'm the creator of my own reality. So
you better speak that.
you know, that's what make me. That's what make me a boss. That's what make me a boss. You feel me?
Yeah, I like that. So with that being said, just remember that if y'all do want to come on Bosses and Brunches with my co-host, produced by Kay, we're gonna make it something. We're gonna find some good stuff, but right now that's what we're going with. We're gonna find something probably better.
Yeah.
But if you just want to come on Bosses and Brunches because you are a boss, whether you're a massage therapist, whether you you got your own little holistic company, whatever it may be, it'll be just me. But you can definitely come on. But if you're an artist, again, you'll have me and Kay to come on too. Kay, get them your tags, social media tags.
Oh, I was about to say producer tag. Hey, you know what the fuck? Okay.
Hey, you know what's going on, Kay?
Yeah. Y'all can follow me, my personal Instagram, 1PRODBYKAYY. You can download my mobile app on the App Store. I be sleeping on the app, and I'm like the only person down here that got an app. Not to be cocky, but kind of. Y'all go on the App Store, Google Play, whatever it is. It's available everywhere and produced by K Beats.
Yeah.
And then follow the studio page, 1KP Studios, and see what we got cooking.
Indeed. And as she said, cooking again, if you can't stand the heat, stay out of my kitchen. You're going to always be able to sit at my table. Because I always offer a seat at my table.
Right.
But if you can't stand my heat, you might as well not even try to come in my kitchen. Again, if you want to do anything, you want to follow, well, I'm not even telling you if you want to. I command that you go ahead and you hit that subscribe button, that like, that share. It makes you comment. Positive vibes only though. Because you say anything negative, I'm sorry, but I don't do that low vibrational shit, so I'm going to take that shit off and I'm going to block you. You will be blocked from everything.
Everything.
Follow Bosses and Brunches on TikTok, on Instagram, and on Facebook. And definitely on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. And we can't wait to give you more. We got a show coming up. I'm hosting. It's produced by Kay. What's that called?
Unchained the City, man. Make sure y'all come tap in. Calling all artists, producers, anything. If you in the industry and if you want to just come hear some entertainment, y'all make sure y'all pull up. We going crazy February 24th. No cap.
No cap. We want to thank y'all so much for tuning in. We got more coming. Make sure you tap in. Alright, we done. Peace out. Peace and blessings, y'all.